Gino Fonte.
Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Hour. Actually, we have 2 hours now for you, and it's going to be the Don Getling and the Lou Esbin show today. How about that, Lou? You're going to be the cohort today, and because Gino, we're putting him to work. He's actually funding loans today and making sure our clients are happy and getting their new homes, so he's doing his job, and therefore I got my right-hand man, and you'll recognize his voice because he's been on many, many times.
I've been here before.
Oh, yeah, quite a few times.
Yeah, we'll have fun.
All right, so you have joined the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Hour now for over 3 years, sharing with you what you need to know, want to know, and should know about real estate and finance to help guide you to personal and financial wellness, and nobody better to help me with that than our debt doctor himself, Mr. Lou Esbin with Esbin Law. And thank you for joining me today.
Hey, thanks, Don. It's a pleasure.
Very cool.
Always an honor.
Always an honor. Well, it's an honor to have you also part of our APRG group, America's Professional Research Group. Pretty cool, huh?
It is. It is. We're going to be doing some great things for a lot of people.
Yeah, and what that is we have gathered up through 3 years now of interviewing the best of the best here in Santa Cruz, the best financial professionals and real estate professionals, and finding out who is accountable, who really knows their game, who's vetted, who has experience, who's going to help guide you to personal and financial wellness. Of course, Lou is one of those, actually on the board with APRG Group, and we got some great people. In fact, we are putting together our first very professional magazine as we speak, and we should have that out beginning of June for her.
Yeah, and that should be a great resource. So much information, so professionally done that I don't think this area has seen quite anything like it.
No, I would have to agree with that, because most of what you see are ads. They're not articles, and what this book is going to be education and entertainment for you. That's going to be like Lou said, like none other, and it's going to guide you down the right path. And all of us, I mean, Lou, we've already done it through our group. All of us need to know who to go to for certain things, whether it be, what tax profession I go to, what bankruptcy I go to, bankruptcy attorney I go to, financial professionals, CPAs, lenders, escrow, like Lisa Odom with estate planning. Right. I mean, we have some
family lawyers.
Family lawyers, exactly. We have the best in town. We have some of the best professionals, absolutely, in this town. And then we're going to also align it with some of the other service providers that are accountable in town, whether it be moving companies to auto repair to the best salons, all these type of things that we know are vetted professionals in this area that you need to, pull up online and go, who do I go to?
Yeah, we're going to have restaurants and all kinds of interesting information for our readers and our members and their clients and customers to really be able to share and learn a lot more about these valuable services.
I know. It's going to be cool. We have some cool sections like the men's room.
Right.
Cool stuff for men. And like Lou said, restaurants that are going to give away some of their secrets and their recipes.
Sure.
And bars that are going to give away their secrets of their recipes and their martinis or drinks. And just stuff for women and everyone, basically. It's good stuff. Fit for Life section. Or you actually named it Destinations.
Right.
Travel section and all kinds of really good stuff that you're going to learn a lot from. So be on the lookout for the APRG magazine called The Vault.
Right, The Vault.
Just like our studio here.
There we go.
Because everybody wants in the vault. Everybody wishes they had the keys to the vault because there's valuable stuff in the vault, just like today.
Right.
So we have some great information for you today. Lou's going to help us out with something that's dear to all of us, especially with what our economy's gone through in the last, 7 years or so. And Lou's going to help us go through as a financial attorney and a certified bankruptcy specialist, go through a very fun topic, one of my favorites actually, and you actually wrote an article on this that's going to be in the magazine about need versus want versus...
No, it's like, want, need, and afford.
Like, want, need, and afford. Okay. Like, I'm writing that down so I can... Okay.
It's like, want, need, and afford.
Okay. So we're going to go through that and how you should look at these different aspects and how it can change your life by viewing it in the right frame of mind. Before we get into that, Lou, we always start off with what's going on in the market today.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, and I like having your intake on this because it's just usually Gino and I, and it's always, I already know his intake on it. So it's fun to have. Again, if you recognize the voice, it's Lou Esbin with Esbin Law, our own debt doctor right here on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on AM 1220 KHTS. You can also join us here in the vault because you don't have a key to the vault unless you go to donandgino.com, DONANDGINO.com. Click on the Listen and Chat Live button, and voila, you'll enter the Vault Media Studio right here at Cherry Creek Mortgage. And you can actually witness this with 3 HD cameras now, and it is live thanks to AP Productions and Mr. Furman Escobedo. Thank you, Furman.
Thanks,
and
Furman.
Shannon running the board for us. We got it all put together. All right, so Lou, recently we've been forewarning all of you out there about the changes in the real estate market. Not that it always changes. Every week, trust me, it changes. But we've been forewarning you that we've had some price increases that are phenomenal because we're at the bottom of the basement, basically, in values due to all the distressed homes, people that are losing their homes. And now that we've kind of gone through the inventory of distressed properties, not all of it, but a good portion of it. It used to be a majority portion of our sales. Now it's closer to 10%
Oh,
now.
nice. Very good.
Due to that, we now have price appreciation. So we had major price appreciation, especially here in Los Angeles. Believe it or not, Lou, last year over year, we were at 25%
That's crazy.
appreciation. Now everybody's going, well, that's just too much. But that's only because we went from the bottom of the basement. We've been forewarning everybody that it will slow down. It has to. We can't have 25% appreciation every year.
Well, remember that a percentage is a percentage of the last number you looked at.
Exactly.
So if you're at 0 and you go to 1, that's 100%. So you know me, Don. I'm always looking for that raw data.
Exactly.
So what is the raw data on comparable houses and how much they've actually gone up as a real number, dollar amount? Let's look at those numbers versus the percentages, and I think we'll be a lot more comfortable with that.
And that's a good point. And that's what we've been forewarning you because you're going to see the numbers go from, for example, we were at 25% last year. We're down to, in California, we're down to 17%.
Well, that's because the numbers keep going up, so it's a smaller percentage of a larger number.
Exactly. And we've been forewarning you that the numbers will go into single-digit territory, which is not a bad thing. I mean, 5 to 6% appreciation on a home is more normal in the market. Really, 3 to 4%.
3 to 4% is what's historical.
Right. And we're still going to have 5 to 6 because we're still 16 to 20% below our highs.
Right. Well, highs of 2007, 2008.
Right. Exactly. So we're going to go into a little bit more detail of what the numbers really mean right now, where we're at in the jobs market, where we're at with real estate, and then we're going to touch on Lou's topic as our debt doctor about like versus want versus need versus afford. You do not want to miss this. This is great topics. You're going to learn a lot from it, so do not go away because we're going to dive in deep right here on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on your hometown station AM 1220 KHTS.